Hi everyone, hi. I just like randomly decided to go live again. Right now, there's some amazing soil by my apartment. My apartments don't clean the area very nice. This has been here for a month, okay? But I'm picking up this mulch. Hopefully there's no chemicals in it. Can you hold this? Never mind. Anyways, hopefully, can you hold the bag while I pour soil in there? Can you get closer? Anyways, I just want to say something. Listen, I know that people are getting sick to COVID, okay? And I understand that, you know, if a family member gets sick or somebody dies, people say, you know, COVID is no joke, wear a mask, okay? I want to say to all of those who have loved ones that have gotten sick, and, you know, whether or not it's from COVID or not, that's, you know, that's not been proven, so you actually don't know. But I just want to say I'm sorry for your loss. But that doesn't mean you can tell me what to do. And I'm still not going to be wearing a mask. No, I need more. I just want to just get this out here because people are kind of brushing over and not talking about certain things. You see, people are dying from the hospitals and they're blaming it on COVID. Okay? So, you know, somebody might get sick, and I just want to make a distinction really quick, okay? I love everybody, okay? But I'm not going to be guilt-tripped into doing something that I am told not to do, and that my spirit and everything in me does not want to do. I will not go against myself. But something that needs to be understood is that when we all start doing a different thing constantly, because it's everywhere you go, they're making us wear these things. This is great soil. They're making us wear these things, right? When you do something different that you've never done before, okay, the symptoms you're going to get, because if you believe in terrain theory, which, you know, if you believe in terrain theory right now, you're basically just shit out of luck because you don't matter, right? Even though germ theory's never been proven, neither has, well, actually, there's plenty that has proved terrain theory, actually, to be honest. There's plenty of experiments that have actually proved terrain theory and not the other way around. So let's make that distinction. According to terrain theory, these masks are very bad for you. And so I already know from my own experience, okay? So over time, constantly wearing these masks leads to acidifying the blood in your body, restriction of oxygen, and inflammation of lungs. One of the symptoms of long-term mask wearing is inflammation of lungs. Okay, it's wanting to wear them inside your job. But then every single place you go, you are required to put them on because of a rise in test that does not test for a virus. That's actually showing you that you have exosomes in your body that's trying to clean you out. Okay. What needs to be realized is that some people go into a hospital and are left to die. Certain protocols that are protocol are being missed, are being not done. Because of the carefulness of COVID, there are certain protocols that are not being followed through on. Okay? Ventilators were always like a last resort, okay? It's got pushed to like a first resort. People are put on ventilators too quickly, and you know, some of the symptoms of the mask wearing would create the breathing problems. It would create all of that. I mean, I would challenge you to look at symptoms of long-term mask wearing and then compare them to COVID symptoms. I would challenge you, okay? What's happening is that people are going to hospitals. Sometimes they're getting bacteria infections, and that's being blamed on COVID, and they die, okay? Imagine when you go into a hospital and they treat you as a COVID patient for no good effing reason, okay? Then your family can't come and see what's going on. So people are left to die, okay? This is not in every case, but this is in many, many cases across the country. When you don't have the proper nitrogen levels, nitrogen helps to carry the oxygen to where it's needed. When you have nitrogen deficiency and you get put on a ventilator, that ventilator, because of the lack of nitrogen, can just burst your cells, burst blood vessels. Okay? There's someone that I love and follow, Bevelyn Beatty. They drugged her up so much, and they were ready to leave her to die because she got stabbed. She went in there for a stabbing, and they tried to get her dependent on the ventilator. So I have been in the position where I had a collapsed lung, and I had to have my room closed off and this thing attached to me and all that. But I had to learn how to exercise my lungs again with this little breathing exercise, little plastic thing. And I had to do that for a few minutes every day, like 2 or 3 times a day, and try to like blow so hard to get both of my lungs activated. And that's still something that sometimes one of my lungs isn't as activated as the other. So it's still something that I am cognizant of. But sometimes we can be so dependent on a ventilator that we don't use our lungs the way we should be. And that is also a problem. So listen, I know that things are happening. People are getting sick. People are getting symptoms they've never had. People are going to a hospital. I just want you to know that just because it says that someone died of COVID doesn't necessarily mean they did. Okay? A lot of it is medical mismanagement. And a lot of this sickness could be avoided if people just knew about terrain theory. I have not worn a mask this whole time. All of my friends have not been wearing them either, and none of us have gotten sick, not even a little bit. So I just want to leave you with that. Think what you want about me. That's your choice. It's none of my business what you think about me. But if you have loved ones or sick ones that you've lost, I'm sorry for your loss. I'm feeling for you. But just because you tell me what to do doesn't mean I'm going to do it. I'm still not wearing a mask. Period. And bye.